When it comes to dietary restrictions, it can make us miss some of our favorite foods, but not with today's guest.
Joining us in the CI kitchen, RegCakes Gluten-Free Bakery in Urbana, owner Regina Johnson joins us. Regina, I have to say, I appreciate you. As someone who's gluten-free, I'm just so excited for this.
We're here for people exactly like you who just cannot eat gluten, which restricts you from eating a whole lot of the yummy baked goods that you find. And especially during the holidays, it's hard.
Yeah.
So today I want to show you a few things that we're busting out for spring over at RegCakes Bakery. We're in Lincoln Square Mall.
One of the only gluten-free bakeries like in Central Illinois.
In Central Illinois, the only dedicated gluten-free facility. So it's celiac safe, but it's also delicious. So everybody who comes in can find something that they enjoy. Yeah, and one of the newest spring things we brought out is angel food cakes. We have vanilla angel food cake, we have lemon angel food cake, we have confetti angel food cake. You can eat it plain. You can do whatever you want, serve it with fruit and whipped cream, but I'm going to just show you something a little more special that we can make today.
Maybe you could make it with a peanut butter and jelly.
I bet you could. You can absolutely could do that.
Or we could do your route. What do you want to do?
Today we're going to make a trifle. So we're going to do chopped up angel food cake cubes, we're going to do fresh fruit, and we're going to do a creamy puddingy thing. We're going to layer it all up in a pretty dish. So I'm going to get you all to get to work a little bit.
Yeah. Ready?
Here we go. First things first. We're making this as easy as possible. Just open up this bag of pudding, dump it on in the bowl.
So this is just an instant. Ooh, lemon. We're going lemon.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can do vanilla, you can do lemon, you can do, you know, a lot of people do whipped cream or cream cheese or even yogurt. You've got options. We're going to add a couple of cups of milk. This is really quite simple. And then mix, 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 mix. I'll grab the whisk.
Now, could you, in a recipe like this, use something like almond milk if you wanted to?
You know, you'd have to check with the pudding label.
Okay.
Some of them like that. Some of them don't work quite as well. But there are some puddings that'll work with, I think. Yeah.
Try it.
I think I would give that a go.
Yeah. Okay, and then what's gonna be the layer here? What's our order?
Our order is, pardon my hands, we are going to do cubed up angel food cake. We're going to do some layers of pudding, which we're gonna mix with Cool Whip, and then we're gonna do fruit, and then we're gonna repeat those layers. You know, at RegCakes, you can buy a half angel food cake, which is perfect for this recipe. These are gluten-free. They are also dairy-free, so if you are looking for a dairy-free recipe, you could even go with like a dairy-free yogurt substitute, something like that.
But why would you just want half an angel food cake?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just enjoy the other half.
Questions I just don't ask. We're going faster. These are going all over the place. But that's okay. They don't need to be neat and tidy.
Exactly.
I
love a good trifle because it's like just such a fancy looking dessert that requires so little effort.
Yeah.
Plus you can do whatever is in season. I mean, whatever berries are in season, whatever flavor you feel like doing. You could do, you know, we could do this with lemon angel food cake. We also make a chocolate angel food cake sometimes, so that would open up some possibilities too, right?
You want me to stir while you...
Now, that pudding's going to set for just a few more seconds. Meanwhile, let's take some of these angel food cake cubes.
Yeah.
And let's start putting a layer of them in the bottom of this dish. I'll let you do that.
Oh, okay. And then you've got some interesting berries here. I'm going to toss those here in front so people can see those.
Yeah, these are interesting.
What are those?
I've never had those before. Today, I picked them up at the store. Golden berries, also known as Cape gooseberries. They taste a little reminiscent of a tomato. You have to have the right mindset. But aren't they pretty?
They are
pretty with blue and yellow in that dish.
Okay.
This is great. And what we're going to do here is add most of this dish of Cool Whip right in.
I'll just throw the whole thing in there,
I want to save a little. Just save a little for on top. We'll make it pretty. Okay?
Trust strategy.
Yeah. Now check around online because there are so many combinations of things that you can put in this puddingy mix. Like I said, cream cheese, yogurts, dairy-free options. We're just doing something a little simple today, pudding and Cool Whip.
Okay.
And this will thicken up as it sits.
Okay, well, we'll let that sit a little bit. We've got some time here because we'll have the big trifle reveal a little bit later on. Amazing. Those are beautiful.
Yes,
they're on your
those are
website.
Yeah, there they are. Yeah.
My goodness.
Layer cakes, that's our specialty.
Okay, well,
Now you know.
and you can like Regina on Facebook. They're at RegCakes. We'll have all of these links at our website, CILiving.tv.